This is not a romantic comedy. If you watch my shopping video, you were like, oh, I want to eat. Man, that's got to be like a funny title. Should have read the back. A bittersweet romance. That's on me. As you can see, I'm very shonen heavy. I read this in 2 sittings. Let's talk about it. I want to eat your pancreas. You know, if you'd have told me a week ago that sentence would mean something about love, I would not have believed you. I would have said, you cannibal. No. Get away from me. But it does. Crazy enough, it does. Where to begin? Let's just start at the beginning. This is not a spoiler, even though it seems like it would be. Second page. It's on the second page of the book. It's a boy classmate reminiscing about a girl in his class called Sakura, who is having a funeral and a wake, and he is not attending. That's the second page. So obviously, you know the story is going to be their relationship leading up to that point of the funeral and the wake. So it shoots back to when they first met at the hospital, and he learns about that she's sick. He's the only one besides family that knows. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sit here and be like, this story has never been done before. It's been done plenty of times. Person dying befriends a lonely, crabby human being. And through their adventures, they become either romantic or best of friends, or he learns, the crabby person learns something about the world from the dying person. You know, story has been done before. But has it been done as good as this one? In my opinion, no. Nowhere close. I will say, when Sakura and her classmate, and they don't name him until the final chapter, I think. I guess spoilers? Is that really a spoiler? But yeah, he does have a name. But when they go on trips, you actually feel the bonding between, like, and to start this off, I hate high school set stories. Do not like them. I think they're mostly poorly done. High school's honestly not that important. Trust me, it's not that important. The reason that I like these, high school kids is because they do not spend hardly any time in school. And with the journeys that these two characters make throughout the story, you actually feel them bonding. Even though you know the end, because again, it's in the first 2 pages, the journey to get there is actually fun. Well, fun's not the right word, but it's sad. I don't know. It's enjoyable. Again, all these words sound like you should not say it with this story, but yeah, I enjoyed the journey. Does that make me a monster? I don't know. And the way they do chapter breaks in this story actually makes you want to keep reading, which is crazy. Because you would think like, oh, but it leaves you just enough to be like, oh, I want to know the rest. I want to know what happens. I read it in 2 sittings, over 400 pages. That's a lot for me. I know some of you monsters are like, I read 1,000 pages. Good for you. Good for you, not for me. And I probably would have finished it in 1 sitting if it hadn't been super late at night when I started reading it. I just can't believe I went in thinking this was a romantic comedy. It is not a romantic comedy. I guess there's some funny moments. But boy, was I wrong. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised with the whole situation. I was like, oh, I'm actually enjoying this, which is crazy. But that has to go with the writer. See, the writer takes these 17, 18-year-old characters, and usually, and this is the biggest thing with like high school stuff, is especially like dying high school girl, which I feel like is a trope in movies and, books and things like that. When they say something profound, you're like, it's not going to, look, no, it's not coming out of their mouth. But with this, the author makes the character of Sakura actually have that wisdom and knowledge of someone 3 times their age. So when she says some stuff about dying or about, living or the juxtaposition of that stuff, you buy it. Like, you buy hook, line, and sinker. You're there. You're like, yep, she knows what she's talking about. Like, she has this enlightenment in her mind about life, which the author actually earned through character development. And also when her classmate, he actually starts not being a loner and understanding human emotions and stuff, and why you need human connections. You buy that character arc too, because they were so good at building this world and these characters and watching them grow through this really tragic 4 to 5 month period. And A+. Hats off. And one last thing. That twist. Good stuff. If you know, you know. I was just utterly shocked that a high school romantic drama actually intrigued me. That is nowhere near the genre that I enjoy. But through some of the best character development, one of the coolest ways to tell that story, and just an overall interesting perspective about death. I cannot highly recommend this enough, especially if you want to cry. If you're just in the need for a good old cry, this is for you. You just need that good cry. So yeah, a genre that I never thought I would like. Here I am, saying it's one of the best I've read in a good long time. I wonder what other genre there is that I'm gonna really like. Who knows? Till next time.